Good evening, Yins, and welcome to... Before we begin this evening, I'd like to take a moment and ask everyone to please silence your cell phones. You can then feel free to turn it off if you will not need it. There's no recording of any kind. We also ask you to keep the aisles clear for the wait staff and the performers. Thank you, and enjoy the show. In the beginning, God created heaven, earth, and Pittsburgh. Many moons orbited the great town. Duquesne, north Versailles, East Liberty, West Mifflin, South Hills, Monroeville, Oakmount, McKeesport, Braddock, and of course, Moon Township.
Twinkle above us, we twinkle below. Good morning, starshine, you lead us along, my love and me as we sing our early morning singing song. Living on the being, living on the being, la 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 la.
That's enough. No. That song from Hair was co-written by Pittsburgher Jerome Ragney. Other famous Pittsburghers include
August Wilson, Martha Graham, Gene Kelly, Michael Keaton, and Christina Aguilera.
Jeff Goldblum, Joe Namath, Barbara Feldon, Shirley Jones, and F. Murray Abraham.
Adolphe Menjou, Billy Porter, William Powell, Zachary Quinto, and Marty Allen.
TV game show host Bill Cullen, Bill Mays, drag queen Sharon Needles, director Rob Marshall, and George Romero.
David O. Selznick, Philip Glass, Lou Christie, Paul Taylor, and Michael Chabon.
Andy Warhol, Nellie Bly, George S. Kaufman, David McCullough, Gertrude Stein, and Jamie DeRoy.
But you know, Pittsburgh's known for something else famous, you guys.
No,
Yeah, get out!
Get out! Get out!
If you say catch instead of couch, if you whoosh instead of wash on laundry day, and if you tell all your friends that they can stop by the house,
then you must be from Pittsburgh, PA. If you say crick instead of creek, if you say bye-bye, it's time to go away. And if you have a shot of beer and a shot and a glass, then you must be from Pittsburgh, PA. Where the three rivers meet, they're on the special way they steep. And if you haven't ever been there when the lights are on, when you're serving to a group, they all say yes instead of you. So when you take them by surprise, they holler, oh my God.
If you say mirror instead of mirror, if you say downtown to work or stop or play, and if you always buy your jumbo at the Giant Eagle store, then you must be from Pittsburgh, PA. But I wanna dare to mock the most distinctive way they talk, because the apple doesn't ever fall too far from the tree. But been gone for many years, when I return it reappears. But you can take me out of Pittsburgh, take me out of Pittsburgh, can't take Pittsburgh out of me.
hello, Mom, I'm coming home.
There she ain't.
Get out!
If you say flowers instead of flowers,
If you say humid on a summer day,
And if you's always held the Steelers will win the Super Bowl,
then you must be from Pittsburgh. You sound like you're from Pittsburgh. All you must be from Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, PA. Get out!
well, you know, Pittsburgh has always been been a melting pot, and known for the immigrants that flooded into the city in the 1800s looking for work. The largest group were the Germans and the Irish, followed by the Italians who moved into Bloomfield. The Jewish people settled into Squirrel Hill, and the Polish who claim what is still known as Polish Hill.
Oh, Aaron!
Wow.
Why don't you do a little Bobby Vinton for the nice people? Would that be nice?
Bobby Vinton. Okay. Looking for a place to go where you can be all alone with thoughts and memories. So I go into a place where dark and brown and grace are the place you cannot go. Return to me and always be my memory of love.
Now wait a minute. Bobby Vinton is from Canonsburg, true. But there's another crooner from Canonsburg who started out as a barber, an Italian fellow named Pericono.
Percona. Beside the Carnegie steel industry defining Pittsburgh, many other corporations and companies started there, like the Mellon Financial Services Group and the PNC Financial Corporation and PPG Industries, Alcoa, Westinghouse, and let's not forget the H.J. Heinz Company.
Ketchup.
You want to have your ketchup without it.
Well, you know what my favorite thing is that you're coming in from the airport and you're going through the tunnel and you come out and you see this beautiful skyline of Pittsburgh. You see the PPG building, the Alcoa building, where you can tell the weather, and the U.S. Steel building. But the road says to you, fuck you, you're in the wrong lane, you're going to Monroeville.
Come to Pittsburgh.
Hark through the music there, bring in the nectar of the memory air.
Nightingales in Pittsburgh.
Sing through the livelong day, calm and familiar.
That's if you can find the way.
Where the Allegheny goes, a Monongahela knows a divine halo. Where the churches bunch of fire, where the country house on fire.
And of course, smoke gets in your eyes. Beg pardon.
Come to
Pittsburgh.
come where the cares we part.
Home where the sun shines. nuts and bolts and pipeline core.
Nuts and bolts.
And core. Come to the Susquehanna, nuts and bolts and smelting core.
Nuts and bolts.
And core.
And core.
Come where the Gethsemane Goblet Company blows your glass. Come where the Petroleum Pipeline Institute distributes what is called natural gas.
Come on, come on, come. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come.
To Pittsburgh.
Come on, come on, come. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come.
To Pittsburgh. To Pittsburgh. Wait for me.
Many things come from Pittsburgh besides the three of us. The first newspaper west of the Alleghenies, the Ferris wheel, Kennywood Park, the roller coaster capital of the world, the first commercial radio station, KDK Pittsburgh, and the first nighttime baseball game.
The
World
first
Series game.
Yeah, that too. The first internet emoticon, the smiley face. Yes, the Mr. Yuck sticker to prevent poisoning. And the Big Mac. And the first pull top on cans.
The first Zippo lighter, the first bingo game, daylight savings time, and the first gas station.
The first baseball stadium in the USA, Forbes Field. The Nickelodeon, which is the first motion picture theater, and the Banana Split.
I'll have one of those.
The first polio vaccine. And the first Museum of Modern Art.
The first ice capades. And amazingly enough, Pittsburgh has more bridges, 720, than any other city in the world.
In 1954, the first public television station, WQED, was launched. And they debuted a show called The Children's Corner, which was written and composed by composer and puppeteer Fred Rogers. Hosted by him and Josie Carey. And the characters of this show became regulars on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood of Make-Believe. There was King Friday, X the Owl, and Daniel. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a beautiful day in the beauty wood, a beautiful day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in the neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you be? Won't you please? Please, won't you be my neighbor? Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood ran on NET, later PBS, from 1968 to 2001. The characters from that show, they actually became part of the reality part of the show. They would visit Bob Trell's workshop, Joe Negri's music shop, and Brockett's bakery, and meet Chef Brockett. Baker to King Friday.
Don Brockett was a Pittsburgh icon who appeared in many Pittsburgh-based films like Silence of the Lambs and Fletch, but also produced and directed reviews. And he was also half of the comedy team Brockett and Barbara.
Don Brockett and Barbara Ritzel, they were not like the comedy teams of today. Oh no. They weren't like Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart. No. They weren't like Sharon and Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy. Oh, behave. No, they were much more like Buddy and Sally from the Dick Van Dyke Show. You know, we only do this for the laugh.
Yeah, that's true. That's right, Barbara, you know. It seems like only yesterday, but now we're playing these smart supper clubs on weekends. But you know, we got our start. Our first gig was in a church basement.
I remember that church basement. Yeah, it had a cement floor. The floor was slanted, and there was Joanne. She was playing the piano, a beautiful arpeggio up at the top of the slant. And down it comes. There she goes. There she goes. She's wiping out 2 nuns in the first Holy Communion class. It was a classy joint.
Yeah, classy joint. Look at the funeral chairs.
Oh.
You know, the family rides in the first car. Oh, speaking of cars, you cannot park in Pittsburgh.
No.
There's nowhere to park.
No.
So that's why people put chairs out in front of their house to save their parking spot.
Parking chair.
You know, you can tell a lot about a guy by the chair that he puts out as the parking chair.
You know that guy next to me? He's a son of a bitch, this guy. Yeah. He's a son of a bitch. He put his 93-year-old mother-in-law. She's in a wheelchair. Yeah, she's got one arm in a sling, so she's going around in circles, you know.
I told him, I said, hell, put some clothes on her at least. She's sitting out there naked in the snow, not a damn thing on her, except a tattoo that says,
Born to love in Munhall.
I don't know, can you handle the last polka in Pittsburgh?
Oh, yeah, we've been doing polkas before. Bobby Vinton knew he was a Polish.
That's true.
Yeah. Apples, peaches, hot dogs, mustard.
That goes good with golden frozen custard.
When your toes get all the twitching, time for Frankie Yankovic. Hop, 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 hey!
Last polka in Pittsburgh. There was a last polka in Pittsburgh. It was the last polka in Pittsburgh. Never mind. I want to sing about Alice Pupakarchik.
Alice Poopa. Oh, she was a wonderful girl.
Yes, indeed. She was wild, though. Remember her dancing down in Station Squares on top of the tables.
Yeah, she used to pull her skirt up over her head like a tulip.
Yeah, wanted all the guys to pollinate her. You know, Alice Pupakarchik. She really had a flair. She danced on all the tables down in Station Square. The place was owned by gangsters who asked her to have a sup. When she did the polka, the whole damn place blew up.
Oh, wow, not a hair out of place in her beautiful bouffant.
Absolutely.
She had a bandorky in one hand and an Iron City in the other.
It was her last polka in Pittsburgh. It was her last polka in Pittsburgh. It was her last polka in Pittsburgh. Getting Roger said we are feeling plenty sherry.
Lots, got. We are feeling fine, my dozen.
Hup, 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 hoy.
Hey!
Oh, wait. I want to do a dirty one.
A dirty?
I want to do a dirty one.
There is no such thing. I'm Italian and Croatian, so I know.
What about Betty Tittabumsky?
I forgot about her.
Yeah, well, he didn't.
Oh? Betty Tittabumsky could do a polka fine.
After all the dances, the boys would wait in line.
3 weeks she didn't function. She said to Dr. Klein.
She said, Doctor, I think I'm pregnant, but I don't think it's mine. She wasn't right.
I remember that time. She locked herself in the car. It took her 3 weeks to get out.
Yeah, it was a convertible with the top down.
Yeah, she thought that those fallopian tubes were those tunnels outside Phillipsburg, PA.
Yeah, you know, she thought she had to go all the way to Washington for a DNC.
Yeah.
Well, I'll never forget the time she stayed up all night studying for a urine test.
She failed.
It was her last.
It was her last.
It was her last.
I can't believe you worked in children's television.
That's where I learned all this.
Oh.
You know, Barbara, it's time for the PSA.
PSA! Pittsburgh Steelers are arriving. Pittsburgh Steelers. Rocky Blair, Terry Bradshaw, Franco Harris, Mean Joe Green. I love this.
Wait. PSA does not mean Pittsburgh Steelers arriving. It's a public service announcement.
Oh, mothers and fathers, we're talking right to you about the things that you should not do.
Your children are great at repeating what they hear, so remember, be careful when little ears are near. Don't say shit in front of the KIDS, or they'll grow up a mess, I guess. Don't say shit in front of the KIDS. It's a vicious, violent, vulgar word. So kindly, don't say shit in front of the KIDS. Oh, they'll grow up a mess, I guess. Don't say shit. Wait a minute. I remember. There was that time, and it was a cold winter morning in Pittsburgh. You know, tassel cap weather.
Tassel cap weather.
Yeah. And your son, he hadn't spoken 7 years. He was 7 years old, he hadn't said a word. He comes downstairs, you made him a nice cup of chocolate, remember, hot chocolate. And he sits down, he takes a sip, he goes, "This cocoa stinks." Remember, you were overjoyed. She was overjoyed because he hadn't spoken 7 years. She said, "Why did you wait so long to say anything?" He goes, "Up to now, everything's been all right." Don't say shit in front of the KIDS. Oh, they'll grow up a mess, I guess. Don't say shit in front of the KIDS. It's a vicious, violent, vulgar word. We won't shit ya. It's a vicious, violent, vulgar word.
Pittsburgh is known for two things, sports and food. Food-wise, the many nationalities that come in are a favorite on the menu. You have pierogies and kielbasis, but if you want authentic Pittsburgh food, you go down to Permanente Brothers where they will put French fries on your sandwich.
They know.
You know, and sports-wise, Pittsburgh's not too shabby either. You know, we've got the Pittsburgh Penguins, the hockey team, 5 Stanley Cups. The Pittsburgh Pirates, the baseball team, 5 World Series championships. And the Pittsburgh Steelers have 6 Super Bowl wins. Those of us who lived there in the 70s and the 80s, we considered it a golden age.
So here's the Pittsburgh Steelers polka with lyrics by local favorite Benny Benak. Ready? We're from the town with that great football team. We cheer the Pittsburgh Steelers. Chuck Noll and all his friends are out on the field. Go out and get them Steelers. Bradshaw and Rocky and Franco and Lynn. We love you, Pittsburgh Steelers. It's been many years
You know, music has always been an integral part of Pittsburgh, and jazz is at the top of that list. Earl Father Hines, Joe Pass, Stanley Turrentine, Mary Lou Williams, Art Blakey all came from Pittsburgh and would return there on a regular basis. Errol Gardner wrote this next song in 1954, but then 5 years after that, lyrics were added by Johnny Burke.
Look at me. I'm as helpless as a kitten up a tree, and it feels like I'm clinging to a cloud. I can't understand. I get misty just holding your hand. Walk my way, and 1,000 violins begin to play. Or it might be the sound of your hello, that music I hear. I get misty the moment you're near. You can say that you're leading me on, but it's just what I want you to do. Don't you notice how hopelessly I'm lost? That's why I'm following you. Walk my way, and 1,000 violins begin to play. Or it may be the sound of your hello, that music I hear. I'm too misty and too much in love. I get misty and too much in love. Woo!
Maxine Sullivan hit it big in 1938 with Loch Lomond, but also had a hit with this Victor Young tune.
Don't save your kisses, just pass them around. You'll find my reasons unlogically sound. Who's gonna know that you've passed them around 100 years from today? Why crave a penthouse that's fit for a queen? You're nearer heaven on Mother's green. If you had millions closer and say you'll be mine. Remember, darling, we won't see it shine 100 years from today. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba, 100 years from today. East Liberty born, like me, Billy Eckstein, no relation. He became a jazz headliner in 1947 and remained so until his death in 1993.
Everything I have is yours. You're a part of me. Everything I have is yours. My destiny. I would gladly give the sun to you if the sun were only mine. I would gladly give the earth to you and the sun that shines. Everything that I possess, I offer you. Let your dream of happiness come true. I'd be happy just to spend my life waiting at your beck and call. Everything I have is yours. My life, my own.
Rachel, no, not yet. I'll let you know when. It's okay. You relax a little bit. Oh, now, Dakota Staton toured the country with several bands until the 50s, when she got a top-selling record.
Gee, it's cozy in the park tonight when you cuddle up and hold me tight. Stars above begin to glow. We're putting on a late, late show. Hear the crazy music in the breeze. See the flowers dancing in the trees. Old man moon begins to glow. We're putting on a late, late show. Birds that should be singing started singing a song. Fireflies are gleaming. We kissed, ooh, all night long. Then we amble back to my front door. And we say goodnight and kiss some more. Oh, 'cause you know I like you so. We started at the late, late show.
Billy Strayhorn was born in Dayton, Ohio, and he later relocated to Pittsburgh as an infant. He met Duke Ellington and became one of Ellington's muses and co-wrote many of the Ellington canon. So the next two songs, the first song was written when Billy was 18 years old, but it has the heart of someone much older. The following is written with Strayhorn, is one of Ellington's biggest hits.
I used to visit all the very gay places, those come-of-made places, where one relaxes on the axis of the wheel of life to get the feel of life from jazz and cocktails. And girls I knew had all sudden salad grade faces with disengaged traces that used to be there. You could see where they'd been washed away by too many through the day. 12 o'clock tales. Then you came along with your siren song to tempt me to madness. I thought for a while that your pointed smile was tinged with the sadness of a great love for me. Ah, yes, I was wrong. Again, I was wrong. Life is lonely again. And only last year, everything seemed so sure. Now life is awful again. A truck full of hearts could only be a bore. A week in Paris might ease the bite of it. All I care is to smile in spite of it. I'll forget you, I will, while yet you are still burning inside my brain. Romance is much, stifling those who strive. I'll live a lush life in some small dive, and there I'll be while I rot with the rest of those whose lives are lonely too.
Cigarette holder, Ritzel whips me over her shoulder. She digs me out, cat in my sandal. Baby, when we go out skipping, careful of me go. Your flippin' speaks a Latin, my sandal. She's nobody's fool, for she's playing it cool as can be. I'll give it a whirl, but I ain't for no girl catching me. Especially telephone number, well, you know I'm doing my rumba with no hand that in my sandal. She speaks a Latin, my sandal. No more cat in my sandal.
Guitarist George Benson was a prodigy in his youth and began recording at the age of 9. He attained national recognition with this song in the late 70s.
looking for words to say, searching but not finding understanding anyway. We're lost in this masquerade. People say that we are just too far away from being close together from the start. We tried to talk it over, but the words got in the way. We're lost inside this lonely game we play. Thoughts of leaving disappear every time I see your eyes. No matter how hard I try, to understand the reasons that we carry on this way. We're lost in a masquerade. We're lost in a masquerade.
You know, it would not be wrong to say that American popular music was born in Pittsburgh on July 4th, 1826, with the birth of Stephen Collins Foster. Right? So he was the first U.S. professional songwriter.
He wrote over 200 songs.
200.
200 songs. And one is the most popular in the last century. So come and help us and sing with us these three of his most famous songs.
There was no bigger star of the New York stage in the 19th century than Lillian Russell. With a heavenly hourglass figure and lilting soprano voice, she was the desire of men and the envy of women. Here's her signature number.
My evening star, I wonder who you are, above so high, like a diamond in the sky. No matter what I do, I can't go up to you. So come down from there, my evening star. Come down. Come down,
was the first year the Motion Picture Academy gave an Oscar to the best song in a movie. That debut honor went to the song from The Gay Divorcee, written by lyrics by Herb Matchison, a Braddock native. Don't tell a soul, but Ricky Ritzel is from that Pittsburgh suburb. Braddock.
Beautiful music, dangerous rhythm. It's something there in the Continental, a way of dancing that's really ultra new. It's very subtle, the Continental, because it does what you want it to do. Lips whisper so tenderly, her eyes answer your song. Your body swaying, the Continental, and you are saying just what you're dreaming of. So keep on dancing, the Continental, for it's a song of romance and of love. Concert pianist, notorious wag, and confidant of George Gershwin, Oscar Levant was an occasional composer. Here's one song from 1934.
Were my adored one, then you became the bored one, and I was like a toy that you enjoyed one day, a broken toy that you preferred to throw away. If I expected love when first we kissed, blame it on my youth. If only just for you I did exist, blame it on my youth. I believed in everything like a child of 3. You meant more than anything, all the world to me. If you were on my mind all night and day, blame it on my youth. If I forgot to eat or sleep or pray, blame it on my youth. And if I cried a little bit when first I learned the truth, don't blame it on my heart, blame it on my youth. Don't blame it on my heart, blame it on my youth.
Leo Robin co-wrote many scores for movies and Broadway shows from the 20s through the 60s. From Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, this is one of his biggest hits.
Kiss on my hand may be quite continental, but diamonds are a girl's best friend. A kiss may be grand, but it don't pay the rental on your humble flat, or help you at the automat. Men grow cold as girls grow old, but they all lose their charms in the end. So square cut or pear shaped, the rocks don't lose their shape. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. I don't mean rhinestones. Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
boys hit the U.S. in the 50s, Pittsburgh was at the head of the pack, and the Skyliners scored with this classic.
I don't have hopes and dreams, and I don't have plans and schemes. I don't have anything since I don't have you. I don't have long goodbyes, and I don't have alibis. I don't have anything since I don't have you. I don't have happiness, and I guess I never will ever again. Since you walked out on me in walked old misery, and he's been here since then. I don't have love to share, and I don't have one who cares. I don't have anything since I don't have you, 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 you.
Oh, actually, yeah, come on. Let's hear it for Rachel. Rachel, come on up. Come on. There we are. That's it. Buttons and Bows, Tammy, and the theme from Mr. Ed are just a few of the songs Jay Livingston wrote with Ray Evans. But here is probably their biggest success. Come on, Rachel, play on this one with me.
Oh, this'll be good. This is great. You know it. When I was just a little girl, my mother told me what I should be. Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Case what will be, will be. Now I have children of my own. They ask their mother, what will I be? Will I be handsome? Will I be rich? I tell them tenderly. Place
Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Pains are ours to run.
what will be, will be. Que sera, sera.
The 1950s and 60s version of boy bands were groups like the Four Aces, the Four Lads, the Four Coins from Cannonsburg, PA, and the Vogues, also four, from Turtle Creek. They had 8 up on the chart hits. Here's a medley of a few of them, those jams.
Let's get close.
The New Year's Eve, we paid the town. The day when all the road goes down, we'll have these moments to remember. Look what Look at me. There is someone who really needs you in my heart. Turn around. Look at me. Understand. Understand. You are my reason to live. All my life I give, just to have you adore me. Till the moon deserts the sky, till all the seas run dry, till then our world shall till the tropic sun grows cold, till this young world grows old, till then I'll adore you. The summer turns to winter, and the present disappears. The laughter we were meant to share will echo through the years. When other nights and other days bring finals for us every ways, we'll have these moments to
Although the Spinners were formed in Michigan in 1961, the composers of their biggest hit in 1972 were from Pittsburgh.
Since I met you, I've begun to feel so strange. Every time I speak your name, you say that you feel the same way too, and I don't know what to do. Each time I pray, how every day will come a day when you up and take your love away. No, I feel the same way too, and I wonder what there is out here for you. Could it be I'm falling in love with you, baby? Could it be I'm falling in love? Oh, could it be I'm falling in love with you? With
I know it's me. Topping both the pop and R&B charts in 1976, this song put Wild Cherry on the map.
once I was a boogie singer, playing in a rock and roll band. I never had no problem putting down the one night stand. Then everything around me got to start to feeling so low, and I decided quickly, yes I did, to just go down and check out the show. And they were dancing and singing and moving to the grooving, and just when it hit me, somebody turned around and shouted, "Play that funky music, white boy." I'm playing it, play that funky music, right? Play that funky music, white boy.
Some things never die.
Never die.
Never die.
Although all this music is from Pittsburgh connections, there are two songs about the Burgh that from 1950s that top the charts.
Allegheny moon, I need your light to help me fight romance tonight. So shine, shine, shine. Allegheny moon, your silver beams can help me find my golden dreams. So shine, shine, shine. High above the stars, so high above, the magic of your lamp of love can make it bright. Allegheny moon, it's up to you. Please see what you can do for me and for my one and only love.
There's a pawn shop on the corner in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I walk up and down 8 o'clock.
By the pawn shop on the corner in
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, but I ain't got a thing left to hawk. She was peaches, she was honey, she cost me all my money, 'cause the world round the town was her dream. Took her dancing, took her dining, and the blue eyes were shining, and the sights that they never had seen. If you should run into a golden-haired angel and ask her tonight for a date, she'll tell you somewhere there's a rich millionaire who is calling and I wrong dates. There's a pawn shop on the corner in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I've gotta get 5 or 10 from the pawn shop in the corner in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Not as good as my angel again. Above all, the most prolific composer-songwriter of the 20th century from the Pittsburgh area was Henry Mancini. Nominated for 72 Grammy Awards, he won 20. He was nominated for 18 Academy Awards and won 4. Here's a small sampling of his genius.
the days of wine and roses, laugh and run away like a child at play through the meadowland beyond a closing door, a door marked nevermore that wasn't there before. The lonely night discloses now the desert breeze, filled with lily breeze, to a quiet place that you can grow into. The days of wine and roses and you.
Night your line is busy, all that buzzing makes me dizzy. Couldn't count on all your fingers, all the dates you've had with swingers. Bye bye, bye baby. I'm gonna kiss you goodbye and go right through that doorway. So long, I'm leaving. This is the last time we'll meet on the street
probably one of his most famous songs, From Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Thank yous. We'd like to thank Sydney Meyer, our booking managers, right? And Tanya Mulberry. And please remember to be very generous to Randy, who took care of you all night tonight. That's right. And we'd like to thank Erin Morishita, who did all our promotional materials. Right?
We have a few thank yous besides that with everybody here at Mama's. Ron Romanofsky, who wrote Pittsburgh, PA, the one and only Rachel Kaufman. Now, Rachel, that's the most famous department store in Pittsburgh. Tonight, you're Rachel Kaufman.
We'd like to thank on the lights and sound this evening, Rocky. We'd like to thank Maggie Cunningham for the photographs that's on the flyer. Also, we would also like to thank our director, our patient director, Mr. Jimmy Lazar.
And you. We'd like to thank all of you. Thank you.
So, to finish off this tribute to Pittsburgh, we want you to join in singing the Pittsburgh polka with us. Ricky's gonna have